The US-China trade war escalated dramatically with a surprise move by the Trump administration. On February 1, 2025, a 10% tariff was imposed on a wide range of Chinese imports. This action reignited tensions between the world's two largest economies. The tariff decision came amidst ongoing disputes over trade imbalances and China's industrial policies. It also reflects the Trump administration's focus on protecting American jobs and intellectual property. The new tariff primarily targets Chinese manufactured goods. These include electronics, machinery, and consumer products. The administration argues that these tariffs are necessary to pressure China into fairer trade practices. They believe China unfairly subsidizes its industries and steals American technology. However, the move has sparked fears of a global trade war. The International Monetary Fund warns that escalating tariffs could harm global growth. Businesses and consumers on both sides of the Pacific are bracing for higher prices. This latest development adds to the uncertainty surrounding the already complex US-China relationship. It remains to be seen whether these tariffs will achieve their intended goals. The risk of further escalation and economic damage is very real. China wasted no time in responding to the US tariffs. Beijing announced retaliatory tariffs of 75% on a range of American goods. These tariffs specifically target sectors deemed vital to the US economy. This tit-for-tat response underscores the high stakes involved in this trade war. It also demonstrates China's willingness to inflict economic pain to protect its interests. Among the hardest hit sectors are American automakers. China is the world's largest car market. The tariffs threaten to significantly increase the cost of US vehicles sold there. This could impact American jobs and profits in a crucial industry. Agricultural products, a major US export to China, are also subject to the retaliatory tariffs. This is particularly concerning for American farmers already struggling with low commodity prices. The tariffs further escalate tensions between the two countries. They also raise concerns about the impact on global supply chains and consumer prices. At the heart of the trade dispute lies the burgeoning electric vehicle market. China has emerged as a dominant player in EV production and battery technology. It controls a significant portion of the raw materials essential for these industries. The US, seeking to bolster its own EV sector, views China's dominance with concern. The tariffs imposed by both sides directly target the EV sector. The US aims to protect its domestic industry and reduce its reliance on Chinese technology. China, in turn, wants to defend its market share and maintain its advantage in this crucial industry. This battle for EV supremacy has significant implications for the future of transportation. It also affects the global race for clean energy solutions. The outcome of this trade war could determine the shape of the EV market for years to come. It also highlights the growing strategic importance of clean energy technologies. The US-China trade war sends shockwaves throughout the global economy. The interconnected nature of global supply chains means that tariffs imposed by these economic giants have far-reaching consequences. Businesses worldwide are grappling with increased costs and uncertainty. Consumers are also feeling the pinch of rising prices on everyday goods. The tariffs imposed by both sides are already disrupting global trade flows. Companies are reconsidering their supply chains, seeking alternative sources for materials and products. This disruption adds to the volatility in global markets and raises concerns about a potential slowdown in economic growth. The trade war's geopolitical implications are equally significant. The dispute over trade spills over into other areas of contention between the US and China. This includes technological competition, cybersecurity, and regional influence. The escalating tensions raise concerns about a new Cold War between the two superpowers. The path ahead remains uncertain. The possibility of a negotiated settlement cannot be ruled out. However, the current trajectory suggests a protracted trade war with potentially devastating consequences for the global economy. The world watches nervously as these two economic giants lock horns in a battle with no clear winner in sight.